Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your bi-weekly readings for the first 2 weeks of February 2016. We're looking at the overall energy of the first half of the month. We're not splitting it into first week and second week because there's no point really since I'm uploading these a little late. I apologize for that, by the way. I'm going through some changes myself, and so I haven't had all the time I would have liked to have to get these uploaded in time. Okay, so sorry about that, and thank you for being patient. Okay, so we're looking at, like I said, the overall energy that may affect you or influence you at any point during the first half of February 2016. And I say may affect you, may influence you, because these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everybody watching, or not in the same way, or not entirely. So please take whatever resonates with you. And also watch your moon and rising sign as well, because some cards are popping up, and I've seen them before, okay? And hopefully that will give you more clarity. So this reading is for Sagittarius. Okay, and the decks that I'm using are the Wheel of the Year Tarot, the Tarot of the 78 Doors, the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle cards. Okay. They're all very beautiful, as you will see, and I feel like they all work very well together. And I'm using two separate decks because that way I'm allowing for double messages to pop up, and that is the same card showing up from both decks. Okay, so in case that happens, that is a double message, and that means I need to stress that idea or the meaning of that card. Okay. Okay, so Sagittarius, overall energy for you. We have the Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. And in this deck, the King of Swords is portrayed as a doctor. So, first thing that comes to mind is during this time frame, you will see things start to turn around, and they will turn around for the better, allowing for things to heal, okay? Allowing for you to close doors that need to be closed, and relationships that need to be ended, to move forward, okay, in the direction that you're meant to move forward, okay? In the direction of progress, and not recurring situations or vicious cycles, for example, okay? So this is an energy of change coming in. You also have to keep a clear head to deal with these changes. It is important that you go with the flow. It is important that you don't overthink things, okay? It's also important that you take things for what they are, okay? Don't question things, don't exaggerate, okay, because this is the energy of a king, and the King of Swords, no less, okay? So he's very rational, he's very intelligent, he analyzes situations before making decisions, and the decision he makes are always fair. And I say, and relationships or in situations, because the King of Swords is not afraid to cut away people or situations if, after deliberating, he decides that they are no longer serving him. Okay, he's not afraid to cut them away in order to move forward. Okay, so I am seeing a lot of doors being closed so that new doors can open. Okay, so the only thing I would say, again, it's important that you go with the flow, okay? With the energy of the Wheel card, it's important that you go with the flow, because the changes that are about to happen are meant to be, okay? You can't stop them, and you can't delay them. They're simply meant to be, okay? They're meant to happen at this time, so just go with the flow, okay? Don't get in your own way. Career and finances, we have the Magician, and the Queen of Chalices, or the Queen of Cups. First of all, this is a great time for those of you in caring professions, okay? Doctors, nurses, counselors of any kind, therapists. Okay, this is a wonderful time for you. This is a time of creation, manifestation. Things are moving forward. You're starting a new cycle, okay, because you have the Wheel card bringing you new beginnings, new stages, new situations, new growth. And then you have the Magician, okay, and that is a new beginning in itself, okay, so that is the next stage for you. So things are manifesting for you at this time. Your career is progressing. This is promotion, this is advancement, this is your finances improving. This is you being the king of your own world when it comes to your professional life, okay? You are given free reign, okay? You can do what you think is best when it comes to your job, to your career, okay? This is a time when you will have guidance available to you, okay? People who are very experienced are there to give you guidance should you ask them for it. It is also a time when you are in the spotlight, okay? People look to you and take your example, okay? So bear that in mind. With every move that you make, someone is definitely looking at you and learning from your actions, okay? And taking your actions as an example, okay? But overall, this is very good changes, very positive events coming about in your career and finances, okay? You could be promoted in a managerial position, supervisor position, any kind of position where team leader or project leader, anything of the sort, anything where you are given control over your job, basically, or how you do your job, okay? And people trust you, that you are competent, you are experienced, okay, and you will do what is best and make the best of that job, okay? So that's definitely very good, okay? So career advancement, promotions, progress, money getting better, okay? Home and family life, we have the High Priestess and the Knave of Swords, or the Page of Swords. There could be some difficulties or arguments or misunderstandings that have to do with a child in the family or a younger person in the family, or someone who behaves in an immature way, okay, regardless of their age. And I feel like you have to be their rock, their anchor, okay? You have to be grounded and balanced and be there to give them support, to give them guidance, okay, because they're going through a very confusing time. And so it is your job to go in and be the healer, okay, be the doctor for that situation. Alternatively, this is an energy, and the Knave of Swords is an energy of arguments, misunderstandings, harsh words, okay, words that offend, words that hurt, said just for the sake of it. This is gossip, lies, deception. Okay, so pay attention to that, but you do have the High Priestess in there, so that tells me that you will know better. You will be able to see through any kind of deception or lie or intended misunderstanding, if that makes sense, okay? So there may be a bit of a difficult time in the family. It can be that some things are changing in the family dynamic, and someone is acting out, okay? And so it is up to you to guide them and keep them on the right path and keep everyone in order, in line, okay, and working together, cooperating, okay, supporting each other. Okay, so it's up to you to be the guide, the counselor, the rock of the family at this time. Love life and love relationships, we have the Tower and the Eight of Chalices, or the Eight of Cups. Okay, so if I put these 4 cards together, this is telling me that, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, there will be some doors closing, okay? Some relationships will come to an end, okay? I have to say, I can't lie. If I see it, I'm gonna have to say it. So some doors are closing, some relationships are ending. This applies to relationships that haven't been quite working for a long time now, and you've really tried, okay? You've really put in the work, you've really invested time and energy and effort into trying to heal that relationship, trying to make it work, get it back on track, okay? And it's simply not happening, okay? And then something happens during the first half of February 2016 that is the last straw, okay? There is an explosion of sort, okay? Something gives finally, okay? And you are walking away from this relationship, you're walking away from this situation because it is not healthy for you, okay? And you are aware of this, okay? It may be difficult. You are leaving with a heavy heart, definitely, but at the same time, you understand that this is a cycle that needs to end in order for something new to begin, and you understand that you are on the right path, okay? Even though it's difficult to let go, you understand that it's time, okay? What else? For those of you that are not dealing with this kind of energy, the Tower and the Eight of Chalices could talk about unexpected travel that you have to do, okay? And you may meet someone on your travels. That could be an air sign or a water sign, and they turn things around for you, okay? It could be that as well. Okay, so advice cards, you have the Three of Michael and the Child of the Moon card. And there's definitely going to be some separations, some breakups, because the Three of Michael is the Three of Swords in the traditional tarot, and it's telling you to release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds, okay? So allow for people to support you during this time. Turn to a mother figure, okay? Turn to someone who's very wise, very spiritual in your life. They will help you. Okay, it is time to release the past, and you understand that now, okay? So you're not putting up a fight, okay? Or you shouldn't put up a fight. And the Child of the Moon card is about forgiveness and transcending the ego, okay? So it's important that whatever situation you're dealing with, if a situation has to end, it's important that you forgive the people involved, including yourself, okay? You forgive everyone involved. You understand that it had to happen the way it did, and you release that situation, okay? So that it doesn't hold you back, so that it doesn't bring you stress and anxiety, okay? It doesn't cause you a heartache. And this transcending the ego phrase to me is saying just that, okay? You have a higher understanding of yourself and of that situation, and the purpose it played in the purpose it had, the role it played in your life, okay? And you understand that it has served its purpose, and it's time to let it go, because you have new things, better things waiting for you, okay? So it may be a bit of a tricky time for some of you, but just remember it is necessary, and it's happening at the moment it's supposed to happen. You do have support around you, definitely, okay? You do have people who love you and are there for you. Lean on them at this time. And again, it's very important that you don't hold on to any regrets or bad feelings, or grudge is a very ugly word, but there you go, you understand what I mean. It's important that you forgive and release so that that situation can heal, okay, and you can move forward from it. It won't drag you back. Okay, but you do have good things happening, okay, so just focus on that. Just focus on the fact that things are changing and things are turning around for the best, okay, and you are headed towards spring, okay, new life. So I hope this reading makes sense to you. I hope it resonates with you. It gives you some kind of guidance. If it does, please comment and let me know how the cards apply to you. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe, okay? Thank you very much for your support of my readings, of my channel. I hope you do have a good time ahead of you, a healing time, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.